Hey guys, so the video I'm doing today is over nonverbal and delivery, and the video that I watched for this is how to speak so that people want to listen, and the speaker was Julian Treasure. So something that I liked that he did was how he drew us in the very beginning. He opened with talking about how the human voice is the most important thing, and saying how it can make people want to listen or make people uninterested. So it kind of drew you in because they're like, okay, how can I make people listen to me? So that's something that he did well, and he provided good habits to get away from, and is actually something that I was able to walk away with things like knowledge of what I can do better whenever I talk to people. And something that I suggest for him is to move around and maybe face audience members, because he did turn his head, he did use eye contact and hand movements and stuff, but I feel like the audience can always kind of get more engaged if he's facing them. I know you can't do everybody, but 3 examples of nonverbal communication that he used were hand signals, eye contact, and facial expressions. It definitely changed the whole feeling of what he was doing. Obviously, he never looked at me, but I could tell how the audience was feeling, and they all seemed very interested in what he was saying. And I believe that the meaning mostly came from verbal communication, just because even though he had nonverbal communication, I was more drawn in about what he was saying rather than how he was saying it, if that makes sense. He was telling me things, but I was interested in hearing what he was saying because I'm in a communications class, so I wanted to know that stuff. And I wasn't really drawn in by how he was moving his hands and stuff like that. So that's why I believe it was verbal. And I believe he was effective in speaking because I went away from the video knowing more than I went to it with, which is the whole point of TED Talks. And the way he also made jokes, you could tell he was engaging one-on-one with them, and it made them laugh, and you could just see them having a good time while also gathering information. And so to wrap this up, my question is, what do you believe is the best form of nonverbal communication? Thank you.